Greetings and salutations to the awakened and those asleep. I hope everyone is deciding to make it another wonderful day and at least make the day 1% better than yesterday. Be mindful of your thoughts, align your actions to be an expression of self love and love for your fellow human. I hope some of you are at least starting to question your programming. The message in this video is about the favorite manipulation tactic of all narcissists, which is gaslighting. Overstand that gaslighting is the first manipulation tactic used by a narcissist when you confront them with the truth that they are not ready to hear. There are quite a lot of people that apparently are not aware they are exhibiting obvious narcissistic behavior, or they just do not care because no one has ever called them out about it before. The narc just considers gaslighting other people as a normal response to effectively deny the truth. Gaslighting is indeed the introduction to narcissism. So please be mindful and observe yourself if you actually gaslight people or not. I've actually encountered quite a few of these people recently. It is always quite surprising how a narc can just stone cold lie to your face like your version of reality or memory is false compared to theirs. Since it did not affect me in the here and now, I decided to not call them out. I usually do so if it does affect future events, but I did not want to waste energy to do so because it would have been pointless. The narcissist essentially shows you, tells you who they are when they first try to gaslight you. Believe who people are when they show themselves to you. Best thing you can do is create boundaries. Be wary of any and all future interactions with those people who have shown themselves to be narcissists because they do have it in them to betray anyone for the right price. Always trust your own eyes and memories of chronological events. No matter how skillful a narcissist is in manipulation tactics, their projections will only work if you choose to allow it to work. Be unbreakable in your conviction. Do not allow the mental mind games these mentally unstable people utilize and choose to use on your mind any leeway, not even a millimeter into your brain, heart, soul, and energy. Overstand that they are just trying their best to play on your top, and it will only work if you choose to play with them. Gaslighting can be very detrimental to the psyche, but that is only if you allow it. Memories cannot change. Events happen as they did, and saying something did not occur when, where, and how it did does not erase the reality of the truth. Gaslighting has become a standard practice to solidify the narcissist version of reality that they want others to perceive. Most narcissists use gaslighting in their daily lives to recreate reality to fit their narrative. The narc that does not admit to any wrongdoing is beyond saving. The ones that sometimes show their weakness or vulnerabilities, I believe, have the potential to change for the better. If you notice yourself making up alternate versions of reality to save face or to try to manipulate others for whatever reason, you might want to ask yourselves, why do you feel the need to do that? I know it is hard to be accountable for the wrong things we do, but if you avoid accountability, you avoid growing as a human. Live as an authentic being. Be real. Be vulnerable. And true to yourself. Life is too short to be fake your whole life. The narcissist, energy vampire, dark mage, malicious hacker navigates their psyche by gaslighting themselves into believing their own version of reality, but sometimes slips up because no matter how much you lie to yourself or to others, the truth will always come out in the end. If you have confronted another person about harsh truths and that person does not acknowledge the fact of the reality that you were both present in and would make up lies to cover the truth, and they do it repeatedly, then please beware, that person is indeed a narcissist. Best thing you can do if you encounter a narc such as that is to cut that person off from your life completely until they choose to heal, or you will just experience their karma simply by associating with them. Plus, you will experience unending drama and manipulation firsthand, which is something no one really needs in their lives. Gaslighting is never harmless, no matter what your intentions are. It does affect the mental health of everyone involved, even the narcs. Gaslighting is evil because the narc uses the trust and love their target chose to give them. Take two. Gaslighting is evil because the narc uses the trust and love their target chose to give them as a weapon to hurt them further. If you make the mistake of pushing the truth, which effectively has become your version of reality, the narc will launch a Darvo attack against you. The narc will deny, attack, reverse victim and offender in any and all situations that the truth does not fit into their declared narrative. This practice of using the Darvo method is the golden standard for truly evil, rabid dogs in sheep's clothing. Overstand that gaslighting is not only done by individuals that seek to control others. The Darvo method is effective in manipulating entire groups of people, entire organizations, various demographics, entire communities, and even whole countries. Do not underestimate how effective manipulative words can be. This technique of using words to instigate fear and hate have worked since time immemorial and is used to this day. You can only become incorruptible if you first heal from traumas, or by learning to read between the lines, or by learning to read the energy behind the words used to try to manipulate others. The Darvo method is used to twist any situation to work in the favor of the narc, energy vampire, dark mage, malicious hacker. They will deny, attack, reverse victim and offender in every scenario to bring negative low vibrational energies to the surface, which is done to trigger entire demographics of humans to then react with the same low vibrational energy. Gaslighting is the norm when using the Darvo method. In this day and age, it is quite easy for technologically savvy narcissistic individuals and organizations to create fake evidence to paint others in a bad light. It is essential that each human uses their true discernment when listening to messages that instigate others to react with low vibrational energy. I share these messages about narcissism and energy vampires because it is not known by the mainstream. And there are a lot of people like this in the here and now that seek to manipulate others. I bring this knowledge to others to bring awareness and hopefully enlightenment. A true high vibrational message that is meant to uplift people will not ask you to answer a negative situation with more negativity, hate, or anger. Understand that when anyone tries to trigger you to react negatively to any situation, it is because they are trying their best to direct your emotions, intent, actions, and energy to react the way they have calculated in their evil, manipulative mind. The best thing to do in these situations is to not play their demented game. Choose self-love and nurture yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and just ignore the mind games that these entities use to try to suck you into being a pawn of their demented narrative. The Darvo method and all manipulation techniques prey on the unhealed wounds that every human of this era ignores, have been programmed to numb, superficially cure with drugs, but always carry deep within their souls. If each human does not choose to heal those wounds, then they will always be prone to mental, emotional, psychological, physical, and energetic manipulations by others and the systems of control. That is the exact reason why humans of this era are so easy to manipulate, because the manipulators exploit your insecurities, traumas, to get you to react the exact way they want you to. Healing is key. If you heal, you will evolve and become incorruptible. Thank you so much. I love you all. Know and believe that you all hold the power of the Almighty Spirit inside you. Please share and subscribe.